My name is Ramon Perez, and I will be presenting the Hyperloop. So what is the Hyperloop? Well, the Hyperloop is a new mode of quick transportation where passengers travel in pods that move at airline speeds. These pods move through pressurized tubes using both electric propulsion and magnetic levitation. This will cut down on travel time between cities from hours down to minutes. The idea of the Hyperloop was brought up by the founder of Tesla, Elon Musk, in 2012. The very next year, he came out with the original concept of the Hyperloop. His idea was meant to address the two main factors that slow down transportation: friction and air resistance. This early concept consisted of compression fans that would move the pods while air bearings beneath the pods would levitate them up. His original idea was to connect a route from Los Angeles to San Francisco. His idea was immediately rejected by some due to some inaccuracies in his proposal, and the estimated cost was too expensive, which was $6 billion. Musk encouraged others to continue on the work of the Hyperloop independently from him. Many companies took up the challenge to make the Hyperloop a reality. Some of these companies are Hyperloop Transportation Technology, SpaceX, Virgin Hyperloop One, among others. The company currently leading in its development is Virgin Hyperloop One. The Hyperloop One deviates a little from Musk's concept, but works with the basic idea. This Hyperloop combines two principles, which are magnetic levitation, where two sets of magnets are used, one to levitate the train and another set to push. The second principle is the tubes where the pods run through, that create a low-pressure vacuum environment. These tubes enable the pods to move up to 760 miles per hour with low energy, opening the possibility of the use of renewable energy. The Hyperloop will be safe, even to most environmental risks. The steel tubes are strong but flexible to withstand most damage, such as earthquakes. Where are we currently at with the Hyperloop? The Hyperloop companies are now in the testing phase. They are mostly focused on individual parts testing, but there has been full system testing as well. For example, Hyperloop Transportation Technologies is running tests in France. The Hyperloop One is testing in the deserts of Nevada. There is even a prototype system in Abu Dhabi. Virgin Hyperloop One believes that the Hyperloop will be ready by around 2021 or a little later. To decide what routes the Hyperloop will be built on, several locations were proposed. Out of over 2,600 entries, it was reduced to 35 potential routes. Out of the 35, 10 were chosen by the Hyperloop One. The Hyperloop are planned to be placed in the city, where it will be accessible by already existing public transportation. These stations are meant to be quick and easy. There should be no long check-in, and the security check will be fast and advanced. The Hyperloop will allow a commute between cities that would take around the same time we take to work already. That will open up many possibilities, one example being living in one city but working in a completely different city. Here is a small clip that shows how the Hyperloop is theorized to work. Thank you for watching, and these are my sources.